Stacy, the Encaustic mixed media artist behind Studio Stacy. I thought I would play around in my sketchbook today, and I thought it would be fun to take you along with me. So I'm going to get changed into my painting clothes and let's get to sketching. Okay, all ready to go in the painting clothes. I'm going to be using similar pens for a quick sketch that I did in last week's video. If you missed that, I'll link it up there as per usual. But I thought I would show you how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to flip the camera around here and show you. Okay, this is the sketchbook, of course. And this paper is pretty thin. I don't know if you can see that, but it's fairly see-through. And as a matter of fact, if I flip it over, you can kind of see that drawing there poking through. So what I've done is, the sketchbook is kind of falling apart on the back here, hence the tape that I put down. But that last page was falling out, and so I just tore it into a couple different pieces. And I'm going to sketch on this, just do a pen test on this paper to see if those pens will bleed through, so that, you know, I just want to make sure, like, whatever I put on the other side of this page, the pens aren't bleeding through to it. So that's test number 1 here. Okay, before I show you the results of the pen test, I have to show you the view out the studio. It is snowing. Okay, here is the results. And as I kind of suspected, most of them have a pretty good bleed through, or show through rather, on the back of the paper, especially when I added water to those pencils. So those would not be good to use directly onto the sketchbook. The Stadler or Stadler, I don't know how you pronounce that still, also is probably not a good choice. But these Faber-Castells here, there's some show through, but not a lot. So I might try these. I thought I would really quickly discuss the whole purpose of this, and that is to use an old sketchbook. I have no idea what brand of sketchbook this is. It is from 1995, forever ago. Some of you probably weren't even born yet. At any rate, the whole point is to use the sketchbook, and while I'm going to be gluing in or taping in some of the encaustic pages, I want to be able to use the existing sketchbook as much as possible, or the existing sketchbook pages, as to not waste paper and the poor trees. So in the past, I've just done some pencil sketches on these pages, and those have worked out really well, but I wanted to do some more darker colors, some more shading with the pens. So we're going to try doing that and see how it works out. This sketchbook is a place to experiment with different techniques and to play with no expected outcome. It's a place where I might come up with an idea for my next collection of paintings. And it's a place where I can practice being more present. My hope is to make more observations, to really look at my surroundings, and to hone in on why I find a place, object, or person beautiful. This picture I'm sketching and painting is taken from the front door of our house, and here are just a few thoughts that I jotted down. Bright yellow and vibrant pinks, contrasting against the blue-gray clouds. Dark trees with heavy branches and tiny spots of leaves still hanging on. The angles of the trunks, they're not straight up and down. The heavy bottom anchors the entire scene. It is gorgeous. I've decided to do the first sketch in black and white, or the first painting in black and white and grayscale, to really dial in some of those contrasting items that I was talking about when I wrote down what I wrote about the picture. So I'll let you sit back and watch the process. Hope you enjoy.
Up next, I'm going to be adding some color to the sketch, or rather be making a painting in color. And to really stretch my creative skills here, I have chosen to mix the colors just out of 3 different colors: a red, a yellow, and a blue. However, I'm not sure what red, yellow, and blue I want to use, so I'm going to be making up some color samples here.
Here is color sample number 1 and color sample number 2. And as you can see, they are quite different. Even though they're both mixed with a red, a yellow, and a blue, the red, yellow, and blues make a very different shades of purples, greens, and grays. And comparing the colors to the original photograph, I've decided to go with color sample number 1. I really love this orangey color here.
Also on my painting palette, I'm adding some black. I have some clear encaustic medium and some white. And my sketchbook is off to the side, which you can't really see in the frame here, but I have the picture, the photo, glued to my sketchbook here, taped to my sketchbook, and I'm referencing that back and forth while I'm painting. So I'll let you sit back here and enjoy the video.
Okay, I think this is where I am going to leave you. I'm going to get these sketches and the color studies glued down or taped down into the sketchbook, and yeah, we're gonna call it a day. If you have any questions about the sketchbook or the process that I just did, definitely leave me a comment or a question down below in the comment box. As always, thanks so much for coming along. If you did like this video, I would so very much appreciate it if you gave it a great big thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed and would consider doing so, I would also very, very much appreciate that. If you are subscribed but aren't getting notified, there's a bell down there, and when you hit that bell, that will notify you every time I release a new video. Again, thanks so much for coming along. We'll talk to you soon. And bye for now.